Well, good morning. Pastor John here with a little update on what's happening around the church. As you know, we're closed right now for regular meetings. We've canceled all our meetings, and our regular Sunday worship has been canceled for 3 weeks at least for the time being. But we want you to know that life still goes on. The church is still serving. Your pastors are still at work and serving. We want to remind you that God is still open, even if the church doors are closed. We still have work to do. God is still at work in our community. And so in this Lenten season, we may be fasting meetings and our regular Sunday worship, but that's a call for us to be active in service, to get out there, to take care of one another, to really be the church to one another. So I want to encourage you, if you know you're, stay in touch with your neighbors, stay in touch with each other, reach out to those that you know don't have email, that may not be getting notices right away. Really do your part to help us be the church. Your pastors are still going to be working. We're still available and still care about your spiritual needs. If you know someone who has legitimate food needs, grocery shopping, we have people who are volunteering to go shop for you. So keep that in mind. Call the church office if you need that resource. Also, take advantage of Dial a Prayer. We're going to be putting short updates every day on Dial a Prayer as a part of that ministry. So be sure you check that out as well. So I want to leave you with one other last thought from 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my dear brothers, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. The work we do is for God. What we do as we serve one another is for God. It's not for us. One book that I particularly appreciate is a book called Surprised by Hope by N.T. Wright. And this is something that Dr. Wright, a great contemporary theologian, writes a little bit later on in the book. And he refers back to 1 Corinthians 15:58 that I just read. Once more, what you do in the Lord is not in vain. You are not oiling the wheels of a machine that's about to roll off a cliff. You're not restoring a great painting that's shortly going to be thrown on the fire. You are not planting roses in a garden that's about to be dug up for a building site. You are, strange though it may seem, almost as hard to believe as the resurrection itself, accomplishing something that will become in due course part of God's new world. Friends, that's what hope is about. And in the midst of this uncertain time, just remember that God is calling you. God is still at work. And we have a lot of work to do together. So let's care for one another during this season. God bless. I'll talk to you again soon.